Roll call, please.
Trustee Wood. Here. Trustee Wilson.
Here.
Trustee Brooks.
Present.
Trustee McMullen.
Present.
Trustee Page.
Here.
Trustee Brown.
Here.
And Mayor Cummings.
Present. Would you please join me with the pledge of allegiance? Thank you. That's for, I'll ask at this time for approval of the minutes. For, if you don't mind, we'll put them all together. The minutes, special meetings from Tuesday, January 9th. Regular meeting, January 23rd, 2018. Committee of the Whole, February 13th, 2018. Regular meeting held February 27th, 2018. And a meeting held March 13th, and a committee of the whole March 13th. Is there a motion? There's a motion. So moved. Moved by trustee Brooks, second by trustee McMullen. Questions, concerns, comments, corrections? I have a few. On February 13th, page 3, correction, where it stated, we're referring to trustee Peyton, former finance director, Sharon Floyd, Attorney Mueller, at the meeting was held on Saturday. That, I was not at that particular meeting. That was held across the street. In the village hall, I wasn't there, I was here. We had another meeting here. It said that I was there at that meeting.
Which, February 13th.
It's February 13th, page 3 of 7.
Right.
Okay. Next correction. Page 3 of 7. February 27th. Page 3, also 13. It stated that she reported was, I don't know, maybe you overheard, it said I was getting logged every February for the past 2 years. No, I didn't say that.
I'm sorry, what page was that?
Page 3,
For February.
the last
27th.
sentence, yes. Would you extract that, please?
Over, you said the lady said she had every February.
It seemed like she said, I have no, it was the lady. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, fine. February 27th, page 5. First paragraph, my comments. Meeting about things that will move the village forward. And I also stated that anyone who wanted to join this committee, please bring your ideas. And the last paragraph, I'll say in your court, I'm coming to initiate this policy. No, it was brought to the board to address the issues with 90,000.
Are you referring to the statement that Manager Pate made?
Yes.
What's in the minutes, Madam Mayor, is what was said, not what the intent was.
No.
He stated that Manager Pate.
Did I initiate the policy? That's not true. Last paragraph, I didn't initiate the policy. Okay. That's it. Roll call, any others? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Wilson. Trustee Wilson.
Abstain.
Trustee Brooks.
Both sides.
Trustee McMullen.
Both sides.
Trustee Page.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
And Mayor Cummings.
Both sides. This time I have general public comments, please. Our timer is. Who's the timer? Oh, there, okay. Director of Public Works. Here, Richardson. Thank you. Speak quickly. Oh, I'm sorry, delete the statement, please. Okay.
Visitors are always welcome to all public meetings of the Board of Trustees. To comment on an issue, persons wishing to speak will be called upon the mayor during Section E, general public comment. The interested party will stand, identify themselves, and make their comment. In order to give proper consideration to all items on this agenda, the mayor will limit participants in a debate and close off protracted, repetitive, irrelevant, or abusive remarks. In addition, the board has approved a public comment policy, and it limits speakers to 3 minutes, and it limits response by the board to 3 minutes, and also limits it to 2 trustees, if 2 trustees do wish to make a response.
Good evening. I asked a question 2 meetings ago, and I still haven't received an answer. I'd like to know, and it wasn't concerning Clerk Jones, it was concerning the training pay for trustees. When we found out that we were in a crunch, we took that particular item out of the budget. And it wasn't referring to Clerk Jones, referring to the trustee. When was that put back in, and where are you getting the money from in the budget for that? And the last one, I want to know, when will when will the full report be done or be finished? Because I'd like to look at that. Those are my questions.
As far as your first question and the trustees obtaining training pay, that was done during the third reading of the budget. Members of the board felt inclined to issue a motion to amend the budget to include training pay. So the initial budget creation did have the line items that were eliminated from the last budget year. We carried over the new budget with those line items. The Board of Trustees, based on their authority, felt the need to add additional monies for their training and professional development. Thus, they added those monies to the board. The mayor excluded herself in line items so that training pay was only issued to trustees and not the mayor. As far as the IRH report is concerned, it's still being worked on. It is being finalized, and to be perfectly honest with you, the board is going to need time to review the report and digest it before it be available for public distribution.
Okay, I just got one. I'd just like to know just a date that will be available. And that's it.
At this point, I'm not going to provide a date because the village has provided multiple dates to the residents. We have not met that expectation based on the timeline. I would say within the next 30 days, 30 to 45 days, that should be released.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Perry Boykin?
Good evening, Mayor, Board of Trustees, University Park residents, village staff. Okay, the last time I was at a meeting, I was really concerned about pet waste and had some ideas I wanted to share, and I just spoke with the mayor this evening, and we both have some ideas on how to improve the way that the residents of University Park treat the pet waste. It is a law in University Park that you must pick up your dog waste. Many residents do not. It's very unpleasant to walk my dog, and I'm looking forward to some better days. Next, Public Works. Just wondering when Public Works picks up trash. Driving through the village of University Park is very sad, looking at all the garbage that's in the streets, on the sidewalks, in the grass, in the shrubberies, whatever. Do you have a schedule for village Public Works employees to pick up trash, or do residents need to call in and make a special request? There's trash all over this village. It looks horrible. Next, code enforcement. What is the protocol for vacant and hazardous buildings to be condemned? I know that it has to come from the mayor to the federal government at that level. But some of these buildings need to be condemned and what do you call it? Demolished. That's the word. That's the word, especially cityscape. And I want to know what's the procedure and protocol when the owners of these properties have abandoned the properties and they cannot be contacted. There has to be a way for the government to come in, condemn, take it over, and do whatever. Okay. Next, fire department. Uh-oh. Okay. Next meeting then. But I'm not happy. Not happy.
Just a second. We are, as far as code enforcement, we do are working on a project, which is Trustee Oscar Brown, which he will speak to about this very thing we're talking about, the housing conditions. Now, he'll speak on one, and then after that, I'll comment on it as well. Trustee?
Yeah, I will be proposing relatively quickly, I'm calling it the Burnham Avenue Initiative, and proceed as public nuisances to various abandoned buildings under 6602 of our code. So I think that's the best way to go about handling a situation in regards to the public nuisance that the abandoned buildings represent. That's pretty much, and then from there you have a condemnation proceeding. There's a whole legal process that you go through to handle abandoned buildings.
I'm happy to hear that.
So we were talking about some of the projects that we could possibly do as far as investment for the housing, and we have contacted some of the homeowners, and some of them are owned by banks. I have spoke to code enforcement just this last Friday, and trying to get me a list of the abandoned buildings and houses and what we're going to do about them. Some of them are in court right now, and there's even more. I think the village manager can elaborate on that. If there's anything else I'd like to.
Well, basically, Mayor, you yourself and Trustee Brown basically outlined the process. The village does have recourse. The address has to be identified. We would request legal action to be filed in Will County for either blight of residents, that is blight, basically an issue with the residents such as you explained, and then abandoning the property. One or two legal proceedings to be filed at the same time, which typically does. That typically brings the owner of the home out into court, and 99.9% of the time, they rather voluntarily relinquish the property over to the village as far as ownership and deed, and then at that point, the village will have to find funding to demolish it. There is grant funding out there for blight reduction. I have applied for this grant over the last couple months for various addresses within the village. We just have to see that come into fruition. And once that comes into fruition based on the list of homes, then we'll start legal action.
Okay. And I will bring it up to the Will County Board that I sit on, CBDG grant. They do talk about that issue as well, so that's a topic that I'll be presenting. As far as the scheduling of trash, would you please?
Ms. Boyden, just to let you know, Public Works, we pick up trash every day, but we do not go on private property. We take care of the property that is managed and owned by the village. So, but if you do see
that's
something
not good
on
enough.
private property,
Because who do we contact for these open fields? The people that own the property.
we have to find out who owns the property, and then we put fines on the property.
Okay, well, how about we pick up the trash and then find them?
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. And Mr. Boykin, you can always come to my office every Friday. I'm there all day if you'd like to talk to me on anything.
Every-
Okay, every Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
Okay, right here,
Okay.
number 2,
Yes, sir. 4.
number 4.
Number 4. Thank you. Mrs. Phyllis Sanders?
Good evening, Madam Mayor, Board, residents. I've heard rumblings of a crime-free housing ordinance. Is that different than the blight thing that you were talking about just now? Because we are coming upon summer, and crime may increase. Let's knock on wood that it won't, but we know what we know. Okay? So I was just wondering if that is an ordinance or a law or whatever you call it that can be discussed.
I brought that up there several years ago,
Uh-huh.
and it was kind of denied because they were saying that I was trying to discriminate.
Let's
But
bring it
now
up then.
But it has been brought back up, and Trustee Oscar Brown is handling it. We have had one reading on it already, so we're in the process of making that happen. Crime-free housing is the topic.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
To answer your question, it is two different things. And when we're talking about public nuisance, we're talking about physical structures, and those are being nuisance. Crime-free housing ordinance creates a private action for landlords to evict problem tenants who have violated criminal statutes in the state of Illinois. Too many times also allows the village to fine a landlord for not enacting the landlord-tenant ordinance of the village. And so it is two separate processes.
Okay.
Thank you. The last person, Deborah Strauss.
Good evening, Mayor, Board, Clerk, and all others present. This Friday coming, March 30th, Faith Movers Church is having a Super Faith Mart. And I wanted to make it a point of mentioning it this evening because they're having a resource fair where anyone who has resumes, they can definitely go to the church, take their resumes. I'm sure there are some residents of the village that may want to transition from one job to another. Also, they will also have Northern Illinois Food Bank. They will be doing a food pantry for anyone that needs assistance in the village, any of the residents. And that's on, again, this Friday, March 30th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. In being at service Sunday, I was so overwhelmed with what they're doing with their health screening. I just wanted to make sure that residents of the community would be aware. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And Faith Movers. Okay. That's the end of our general comments. It's time we're going to move to action items.
Madam Mayor, can I be recognized?
Yes, sir.
I would like to tonight amend the agenda for the placement of two action items which are currently in new business, move them up behind an action item in unfinished business. The two items that I'm going to ask to be moved behind F1A will be under new business, which is action item F2A, and then the next item would be F2F. If we can amend or have a motion, or making a motion to amend the items in that order behind F1A. Yes, ma'am.
Is there a second?
I second that.
Second by Trustee Brown. Concerns, comments, questions? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Williams. Trustee Wilson.
Aye.
Trustee Brooks.
Vote side.
Trustee McMullen.
Aye.
Trustee Payton.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
And Mayor.
Aye. Thank you. And those items are F1A, correct? F2A, which will be first, second, third reading of ordinance in Title 6 of Part 2 of the Codified Ordinance of the Village of University Park, Williamson County, Illinois, pertaining to the composition and personnel in the Division of Police. And we're going to do them together.
And F2.
Okay, okay, that's it.
F2F also.
That's what the third item, which is a motion of authorizing appointments of deputy police chief and fire chief and deputy fire chief.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a motion?
We got a motion and a second.
She was just reading. Right. Okay, so.
Yes, we don't.
Just go ahead. Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so right now, we're going to, that should be right here at F2A. Right here. Y'all do it right here. Yeah. The beginning. Okay. We're going to do F2A. 1A, F1A, F1A, move that to F1A, then F2. Okay, okay, all right. F1A, second and third reading ordinance amending chapter 3. Yes, sir.
Have we voted to amend the agenda?
Yeah, that's what we just did. That's what we just did. F1, second and third reading ordinance amending chapter 232, I'm sorry, of the Title 6 of Part 2 of the Codified Ordinance of the Village of University Park, Louisville County, Illinois, pertaining to the composition, proposed, and configuration of the Division of Fire. So moved by trustee Brooks, second. Second by trustee
Brown.
Oscar Brown. Comments, concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Williams. Both sides. Trustee Wilson.
Aye.
Trustee Brooks.
Both sides.
Trustee McMullen.
Both sides.
Trustee Payton.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
And Mayor Pellet. Madam Mayor, that's ordinance 2018-11.
Okay. F2A, first and second and third reading, ordinance amending the chapter 230 of the Title 6 of Part 2 of the Codified Ordinance of the Village University Park, Louisville County, Illinois, pertaining to the composition of the personnel in the Division of Police. Is there a motion? So moved. Moved by trustee Brooks. Second. Second by trustee Wilson. Questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, roll call.
Trustee Williams. Both sides. Trustee Wilson.
Aye.
Trustee Brooks.
Both sides.
Trustee McMullen.
Both sides.
Trustee Payton.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Nay.
And Mayor Pellet.
Aye.
Madam Mayor, that's ordinance 2018-14.
Thank you. Now we have F2F. Okay, F2F, motion authorizing appointments of the deputy police chief and fire chief and deputy fire chief. So, motion? So moved.
Second.
Brooks, and second by, who's that down there?
Brown.
Oscar Brown. Questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Trustee Williams. Both sides. Trustee Wilson.
Aye.
Trustee Brooks.
Both sides for the promotion.
Trustee McMullen.
Both sides, they deserve it.
Trustee Payton.
Both sides with no comments.
Trustee Brown.
Both sides cannot top that.
Mayor Pellet.
Aye. Okay. That's, okay. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. Just stand up, we're gonna have them come here. That's what you're strapped up.
Mayor, so that everyone can have a review. We bring it up
Right here.
here. That's what I was hoping.
Can somebody move the podium for me, Bishop?
If we could have Chief Chelios, Lieutenant Richards, if you guys could come up with like a picture of the three of you together before we individually swear you in. Just for the public to know, these are promotions in our departments, our fire department and our police department. And for the record, one of these individuals is making history, writing a new page in University Park. That is Deborah Wilson. Will be sworn in as the first female deputy police chief in the history of University Park. Not only is she making that record, but I can say, because I've known her from a shorty, she grew up in this community. She attended and graduated from high school in this community. And to see her persevere and come to this, I'm just so excited and so happy for her. So we will swear her in first. If you would raise your right hand and repeat after me. Come on, Keith, you can get up closer to it. Don't you want your daughter and your son? Come on, guys. Oh, that's okay. She can cry. She wants to be up here. Okay. I, Deborah Wilson, having been duly appointed to the office of Deputy Police Chief in and for the Village of University Park, counties of Will and Cook County, Illinois, do solemnly swear that I will uphold and support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Deputy Police Chief according to the best of my ability. Congratulations. She is being pinned by her husband, Steve Wilson. I know. It's a nervous moment. Thank you. is a daily Southtown and Chicago trail.
Thank you.
Ms. Boyd, can we have it now?
Come on, Chilios. Come on, family. Come on, friends. Come on, family.
You guys don't hear.
Okay. This has been a long time coming, Brian, but it's finally here. Raise your right hand. I, Brian Chelios,
I, Brian Felder,
having been duly appointed
having been duly appointed
to the office of Fire Chief
to the office of Fire Chief
in and for the Village of University Park,
in and for the Village of University Park,
counties of Will and Cook, Illinois,
counties of Will and Cook, Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will
that I will
uphold and support
uphold and support
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Illinois,
of the State of Illinois,